Greetings, Scorpio. This is your Aries New Moon reading. This is your call to adventure. I had an intuitive hit about how to frame this reading, and I thought call to adventure worked beautifully. So this new moon in Aries is for April 1st. I'm going to dive right in. This is a very quick bit of spiritual guidance for you through navigating this energy. So I would like to invite the angels, my spirit guides, protectors, teachers, and their healing energy to this space. And I ask that it is a safe space that allows for the fullest expression of our light, humanity, ascension, and healing. Okay, Scorpio. Let's do this. So I'm going to start with the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann. Beautiful deck. This is how we're going to frame the energies of this new moon for you. Thank you so much. Queen of Swords. Not a bad place to start. Nine of Cups. Knight of Cups. Oh, that's good energy. Scorpio. 111 was just on the time. Put a Little Love in Your Heart is the song that just came to mind. I don't know the name of it. Put a little love in your heart. I've sung it in my car so many times, but that just popped to mind. I only sing it when it comes on my playlist, so... Knight of Cups again. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Scorpio, I don't like to throw love into the readings and see it where it is not there, but like, yeah. I feel like there's somebody coming in that is very passionate, but in the sweetest way. So very sweet. It's almost like you're not expecting it. You're not seeing this like wish fulfillment coming. So this is Queen of Swords, or you weren't seeing it coming. Nine of Cups. And Knight of Cups. And I'm clarifying with the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. And then the Knight of Cups came out to clarify the Queen of Swords. I don't think that you saw it coming. King of Swords. Yeah. You didn't see it coming, but I feel like once you have this feeling of clarity, you get clear. You get clear on what you want. And then you are understanding that it's coming. You see it much clearer. You see it much clearer. Yeah. What's this Ten of Swords about, Spirit? Okay. Yeah, there's some... that you've been doing some shadow work. This, to me, is not like... If the Three of Swords came out in this reading, I would say it's heartbreak. But I think that you've just been doing some shadow work. And, it is not that you have... I don't know how to word what I'm trying to say. The energy is very, like... It's light, but it's stuff. Like, you've been working on stuff, but it's not like dense, thick heartbreak that's like, it's like this kind of thing. Like, you're healing like a Five of Pentacles, and it's making a Ten of Cups accessible to you, right? I'm going to put that there because I felt like I got this nudge that something is going to come out in these two rows that would be relevant to those cards. So I wanted to follow that nudge. Yeah, it's just sort of like healing this habit or way of kind of feeling a bit abandoned, like abandonment issues. You've been doing some shadow work with that. Abandonment, but also just like ways that you've abandoned yourself. And that's why the Queen of Swords is coming out. That's why the Queen of Swords is you. I think that you're doing this work to really stop abandoning yourself. And that way other people aren't going to either, because you recognize the habits and patterns that bring that about, and that that signal to other people that it's okay to mistreat you. So I think that you're doing that work to really heal it. Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. Like, what? You're doing that work to heal it for sure. And I think that other people are seeing it too. I think that other people are seeing this as well. Yeah. And I feel like this, so the Six of Wands to me can be victory, celebration, but it can also be public recognition, right? Public recognition. So I think other people are seeing you on this journey and seeing you do this work. So there's this sense of like, you feel it coming, and getting that you feel it. Yeah, you feel something coming. You feel this counterpart energy on its way, but I don't think that you see it. There's a way that like, it's not, if the Tower came out, that would be, that would confirm it for me. Whoa. That would confirm it for me, but we have the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, they've seen you. People have seen you putting in the work. Yeah, there's the Three of Swords. Okay, and this could have been a way that like people really hurt you, but like they did it in a way that was not behind closed doors, and that's not good, or I mean that's not good at all. Like people hurting you is not good, but sometimes there's a way that people make public what we want to be a private pain so that we can process it in private, right? I think about this where like people go on social media and like blast their exes and like talk about things like that, and they do things like this that make it really difficult to heal, because it's almost like you're healing and it's like people have opinions about how you do it. That's where I get this energy of like I feel like somebody really put you in that position of having to like almost heal in like a public way. And it could just be in a friend group, right? It could just be with friends or family where like your pain was not, it wasn't like you couldn't hide it. You couldn't hide the pain. I feel like it kind of left you feeling really defensive and like unable to recognize what would be healthy and not healthy to really let in. Because when we're in that place of defensiveness, it's really difficult for us to understand what offers are genuine. Because then we think like, well, if they know about all of this stuff that happened, like if they saw all this process, are they offering to help, or are they offering love because they love me, and or because they have love to offer, or because they're sorry for me and they just want to know the whole story, right? That kind of thing. Yeah, it's like understanding what people's intentions are. Understanding what people's intentions are. Spirit, can you please clarify this a little bit more for me? This Knight of Cups. Can you clarify this Knight of Cups energy? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's interesting here is that, I get the feeling that there may be love on offer, but I don't know if you're going to necessarily take it. It's almost like it could just be, so actually this is, yeah, okay, thank you, Spirit. That was clarification. Oof, I just got like this zing. The Knight of Cups is a love offer, but then this is sort of you checking in with your guides. This is you checking in with your spiritual journey and being like, is this aligned? And then boom, the Chariot is like, yep. And though the Chariot is here, I think that there's a way that you are making this recognition, and there's a slow movement forward still that is quite balanced, and that, it allows you to really step into this Emperor energy. And this could also just be an Aries that is making this offer, right? It could be an Aries that is making you this offer, or making you feel some kind of way is what just went through my head. Yeah, that's amazing. The way it was said in my head. Oh my gosh. Can I just get some clarity on this Eight of Cups and Chariot? Yeah, super clarity. Queen of Swords showed up again. I think that there's a way that you kind of, instead of holding on to energy, instead of, tightly gripping things, I think that you're recognizing the balance, the Six of Pentacles balance between these two energies, right? Like moving forward and charging ahead, like bam, and just, like you're like stampeding ahead. And the difference between that and just these little offers, right? And I think that the key to delighting in relationship, and this is, I don't know, this is my take on it. It's just those moments where you pull back and you're like, oh my gosh, I really like this person. And this is what I really like about them. And it's this, moments, these epiphanies of savoring, these like moment by moment things where you're like, oh, that was really nice. Oh, I really like that about them. Oh, they really shine doing this. And you just see these different sides of them emerge. And it's really difficult to delight in who someone is if you are in chariot mode only, because you're not seeing the full picture, right? The Page of Pentacles feels like a small offer. It feels like a small offer or small action or just these little baby steps. But the baby steps are how you really get into this place of like, balance and, stand and feeling empowered. I think that that's really beautiful. And, the Hierophant tends to read commitment, but I also read the Emperor's commitment because I don't know an emperor in my life who has not had, like, there's no time for this. They don't waste their time, right? It's just not wasting time. And that's what I get from this as well. Like, you're not wasting time. You're really disinterested in that. Because wasting time is also wasting your resources. It's wasting your efforts. It's wasting, creative potential, manifestation. And it's just not a great energy. No, I'm not saying that you need to like rush forward in case you waste time. It's not like that at all either. I think it's just that you're understanding the difference between doing something differently with this person. And I think that with you showing up in the Queen of Swords energy, it's because you recognize more of what you want and you're letting yourself have it, which is really beautiful. And the reason why is because you've been doing the shadow work. 1111 was just on the time. So the Hero's Journey Oracle, Spirit, can you please give my wonderful Scorpios a little bit of an oracle message here? Thank you so much. If I can shuffle this deck. Thank you so much, Spirit. Dream redirection. Redream this situation. Yeah, I think that what we think may not work. So I feel like there's this kind of push-pull here, right? With your new moon energy, I feel like there's this push-pull where you're not really sure whether to walk away or charge forward. But the middle way, like the third way of doing things, would be the Page of Pentacles, which is where it kind of leads to a Six of Pentacles kind of balance. So I think instead of abandoning ship, it may be of value to reconsider your relationship to how you're valuing or devaluing this relationship. Say yes to your higher calling. Be a human exclamation mark. I think this is about leaning into excitement. And I think this is also about leaning into that Leo fifth house energy, I mean, not running away with, not letting passion run away with you. But I think that this is about that slow and steady awareness that you get, right? Say yes to your higher calling. And also understanding too that part of this process necessarily integrates your higher self, right? When you get offers, when you get like a Knight of Cups, this really sweet offer of love, don't just run into it. Check in with yourself. Check in with your guides. That's a really healthy Queen of Swords thing to do, right? It's not about just saying yes to every opportunity that comes your way. It's about checking in and then moving forward because you recognize that it's something that you want. And then the how is taking it slow, right? The Queen of Swords doesn't need to rush. She doesn't need to rush because she's kind of, it's not, I'm like, she's seen it all, but then there's also this sense of like, she's very strategic, and it's not, strategy and manipulation are two different things. When you're strategic about how you want people to love you, it's about protecting yourself while also letting people in, right? It's about protecting yourself while also letting people in. So I think that this new moon in Aries for you, my wonderful Scorpio, is this, there's love on the offering. I don't typically read it like this, but this is really sweet. So, yeah. Yeah. Say yes to your higher calling. Sometimes that higher calling, just for a moment, is to lean into the feeling of being loved and loving other people. And you don't have to rush in and say, I love you to somebody. My ear is ringing. Oof. You don't have to like rush in and say, I love you to somebody. You can just say like, oh man, I really like you. I really like you. And I know I like you because I've given myself enough time to know that. And here's how, right? So it's just really sweet energy. So Scorpio, this is your Aries new moon reading. You can't see my smile, but it's pretty much from ear to ear. So, On that note, I will leave it here. If you like this reading or it resonates, feel free to like and subscribe. It helps me to grow the channel, and it helps me to bring more content like this to you and to do something that I really and truly love, which is tarot, spiritual guidance, and channeling. There are other ways that you can connect with me throughout the week and in between big readings like this. So feel free to do that. And I will see you on the next ones. Thank you so much for joining me, Scorpio.